Even if you're out of the recovery world, you've heard about fentanyl. You might have heard the testimonials of people struggling with fentanyl addiction on YouTube channels like ours. Maybe you've seen footage of people on Philadelphia's Kingston Avenue, or maybe you've read, seen, or heard countless news reports about fentanyl's lethality. Let's roll back the clock a bit. Back in 2021, the US passed a really grim milestone. It was the first time in history drug overdose deaths passed 100,000. Most of them were due to synthetic opioids like fentanyl. Fentanyl is one of the deadliest drugs people abuse. What is fentanyl? Fentanyl is a synthetic opioid painkiller that has been used to bring relief to people dealing with intense pain due to surgery, cancer, or the end of life. It's also become a major figure in illicit drug markets, pushing out other opioids like heroin or being added to them as a cutting agent. This drug is so dangerous because of its sheer potency. Fentanyl is 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times more potent than morphine. It is extremely easy to overdose on fentanyl. How does fentanyl work? Fentanyl works like every other opioid. When a person takes it, it binds to certain areas in their nerve cells, affecting the way they experience pain. This also causes the body to release dopamine, a feel-good neurotransmitter that can create feelings of euphoria. And these feelings are what drive the repetitive behavior of the drug addiction. The difference is fentanyl's strength. It takes very little fentanyl to slow down a person's breathing until they suffocate and die. And this is how so many people die on fentanyl. What does a fentanyl overdose look like? It's very important to recognize what a fentanyl overdose looks like if you suspect a loved one is using the drug. Behavioral changes like mood swings are very common. Fentanyl abuse also has distinct physical signs like pinpoint pupils, drowsiness, confusion, slurred speech, and more. A person overdosing on fentanyl looks like they're asleep, and it's impossible to wake them up. They have cold and clammy skin, may be breathing very slowly, and they might make choking or gurgling noises. If you think someone is overdosing on fentanyl, please call 911 immediately. Minutes matter in an overdose. If you have naloxone and know how to give it, use it. If not, try to keep them awake and breathing. Also, turn them on their side so they don't choke and stay with them until the first responders get there. Fentanyl abuse nearly always ends in death if it's not treated. Fortunately, fentanyl abuse is treatable. It's possible to recover from fentanyl addiction. I've seen it so many times with people at the Edge Treatment Center. The Edge Treatment Center uses proven, evidence-based ways to help people detox from fentanyl, treat the roots of their fentanyl addiction, and build long, happy lives without fentanyl. Just reach out to the Edge Treatment Center today to learn more about our effective opioid addiction programs.